I started a friend.
Oh, you started?
Yeah, I started. Yeah, the same as Arabic. You have vowels between women and saying. You totally understand. We have in all Saudi Arabia, the one you see from the advertised, the pictures. Probably some of you came to see actually this facade. So this one, locally we call it the unique palace. It's actually belongs to a commander in the army. You have to know, in order to own a facade, you must have a lot of money. Big pockets mean big home or big tomb. Similar as today, the word, it's always on benefit of bank, like how much you have. So as you can see, this facade, it's belonged to the commander. We know his name, Lihyan son of Kuza, from the certificate, which we can see the square at the top of the falcon, as usually decapitated the head, and for the same reason. So the design, it's similar to the most of what we saw as stairs, coronage, but the only difference here that this tomb never been used. Yes, you heard me right. If you look to the bottom of it, it's not smooth like the rest of the facade at the top, and that's give you a small idea that they probably stopped working here. You're totally right. You see the square, look like chairs at the front? This is how they break the stones. So basically they start from top to down. All the tombs started to be carved from the top, ended at the down. Let's imagine we are at the top of the mountain now, okay? And this is the edge. Be careful, don't fall down. So first thing we need to do, we need to put lines on the edge of the stone, okay? As you can see the process there at the bottom. And then we start carving those lines, creating an empty place to put wood on it, and then spilling water in the top of the wood, which making the wood absorb the water and start to expand. And that will break the stones. With that, you can remove the large stones that broken, go lower and start the same process. And with that, you will end up here. So they stopped the work in here, and that's telling us they didn't receive money, probably, or the owner probably died at the battlefield, which gave us the same result. They didn't receive money.
Okay.
So they stopped, of course. How they worked, the scientists believe they divide the stone as squares between each other as a 2 or 3 carvest squares. So this is the facade, or this is the stone. You want the facade, let's divide it as squares first. And each square will have details that will take you $40. It's an example. So each details we will have work on it, or square we will have work on it, it will pay more. At the middle, if you look to the stairs, it doesn't have any details. That's $4. Is it okay? You can pay that? Okay, let's start work. And they divide the work between them, and they start. It's similar to the day. So with that, they finished the work on the facade. So, of course, the Nabataean civilization ended at the 1st century AD. So they believe, BC. They believe that the Roman Trajan, the Roman emperor Traiano, registered the Arabian land as an Arabian Roman land, as a Nabataean kingdom, in order to send his army to protect the caravans. And with that, the Nabataeans to be a kingdom, and they start to be an allies to the Romans, naming them as like followers of the Romans. So here we have reached the end of our journey. Really thank you all on behalf of me and my colleagues as a ranger. It was a truly honor. Thank you so much to be a little. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's really honor. I know it was a little hot for you today, but although you really enjoyed. So take photo now. When you feel ready, next site, we're only gonna spend like 5 minutes. There's a